LA with my 2 sisters and my 5 nieces and my 3 nephews. I had a great time in LA, and we are going to the otherwise. It's a beautiful place to go to. Where are you going?
You're going to Universal Studios.
Yeah, that's a place to go to. You guys want to go there? It's a nice place. It's a beautiful place to go to. It's like Disneyland. Go to Disneyland with other stuff there, but you take my word for it. But you had a good time. Do it. Had a great time. Yeah. Later.
This is a motion simulator involving sudden and extreme movement. Expectant mothers and individuals with heart, back, or neck conditions, abnormal blood pressure, or those prone to motion sickness or dizziness are advised not to ride this attraction. For your safety, please remain seated, hold on to the lap restraint, and keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Please supervise children to ensure everyone has their own seat. Children may not sit on laps. Secure all loose items. Finally, the use of still or video cameras is not permitted.
I know that.
You don't know. Because I've seen the side of it, you know. Because so many of my friends Rachel, actually, you know, to be fair, it's like for inspirational for her TikTok.
I don't think he's really seen this.
Same with Dog.
That's okay. Okay, we're waiting for Christmas.
You want to do
the work for me. I usually take this time to interview new recruits one at a time, but I'm working on something really big today, so I'm going to have to do this kind of quick. Hello, I'm Gru. What's your name? Where are you from? Wow, that might be a question.
Texas.
Question. And thank you. Anywho, one moment. This is good. But tell the Fario, add more dynamite. I want a bigger boom. You didn't hear that. Anyway, yes, you will be turned into minions. Months ago, my chief scientist, Dr. Nefario, created a device that could turn everyday boring civilians like you into minions. At first, there were a few minor snags.
I'm filming. Here, hold this. I'm filming.
Attention silly strollers. The ride is experiencing technical difficulties. Remain seated.
Welcome out here.
Officer George. They just ended our quiet zone, so I'm able to talk. Okay, we're gonna clear. We'll stay on the upper dock. And that's a good thing, because look, the lower dock is smoking. What is up with that? Oh, the other lower dock is moving. The gas hose has come loose. If there are sparks, there could be a fire. Oh boy. First day of filming, one of the mechanical sharks sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. As we turn, look to the right, watch our shark. Only shark I know of that can swim backwards. By the way, this is not a baby shark, so you do not need to sing the song. However, why don't we write a song for our shark? Okay, watch what it's doing. Swimming backwards, I'll give you inspiration. Let's get a beat. How about this? I think I have it. Dun 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 dun, backward shark. Dun 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 dun, backward shark. Dun 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 dun, backward shark. Dun 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 dun. The shark is sinking. I think we have a hit. I see a Grammy Award in our future. And as we loop around the lake, take a look at the set. You also might recognize the area as Cabin Cove, Maine, from Angela Lansbury's hit show Murder, She Wrote. From Cabin Cove, Amity Island, we're going to swing by your average suburban neighborhood. On the left, down below, a neighborhood that sits on Elm Street. This is where they were filming earlier today. Closed set means only the cast and crew are allowed on the set. The houses are practical sets, built so you film indoors, outdoors. And we have another great example of a practical set on the right. Also a house. On your screen, some of the productions that filmed at the house on the right side. This house very popular for filming because you can film at the house and then you go across the street to another average suburban neighborhood, Colonial Street. We're going to take you down Colonial. I'll point out some of the homes, a production that filmed there. Okay, first focus on the left. The second home on the left, the beige home with the big porch. This was used in the 1915 Jimmy Stewart film, Harvey. Next door to that, the Munsters home, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Very popular 1960 show with Fred Gwynn. The yellow gold home I recognize as Susan's, played by Terry Hatcher on ABC's Desperate Housewives. This green home used by a former president of the United States. Our green home seen in the Ronald Reagan movie Bedtime for Bonzo. For the most part, these homes designed to be practical sets. In fact, as we turn, the very last home on the cul-de-sac is a practical set. There's a second floor, a workable kitchen area, nice living room space. If you saw the series finale of Superstore, remember they had a picnic? On the left here, we see the little white gazebo. That's where all those picnic scenes were filmed. And the Netflix show, Never Have I Ever, created and written by Mindy Kaling, has used Colonial Street to film the second season, which just premiered last week. On your screens, a couple more of the movies and a music video that's shot here on Colonial Street. The movie The Burbs with Tom Hanks. The film Casper with Christina Ricci. Music video, Welcome to Nellyville. Colonial Street is just your average suburban neighborhood. And I think we've really enjoyed being in this average suburban neighborhood. But it's time now to leave civilization behind us. From Colonial Street, we will bring you along to Wilderness Road, a very remote location. Many years ago, Wilderness Road was made out of dirt, and it was used for the popular TV Western Wagon Train, starring Ward Bond and Robert Ford. Wagon Train premiered back in 1957 and ran for 8 seasons. Okay, a little more recently than Wagon Train, look to your left. This wooded area. This area shows up at the very end of the Netflix movie Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. Remember, there's a makeshift campsite that was created here on the left, and those scenes filmed right here. Well, you know, I'll tell you, being on a desolate road like this does remind me of a young lady named Marion Crane. Marion was in a lot of trouble because she had just stolen $40,000 from her boss, and she was on the run from the law. So Marion pulls in to a used car lot, kind of like you're going to see over here on the right side after we make this turn in. These vehicles on the right have been used in productions like F9, The Fast Saga. So Marion switched her car and hit the road again, but the night became very dark and stormy. So Marion pulled off the main highway and she came across a small motel with 12 rooms and 12 vacancies. On the right, two of the most iconic sets in all of Hollywood, the Bates Motel and Norman Bates' house from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Psycho. Look, Norman Bates peeking out of the office window. Psycho caused a sensation when it opened in theaters back in 1960, starring Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates and Janet Leigh as Marion Crane. Now you may be familiar with Janet Leigh's real-life daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis, who has starred in the Halloween films. Guess what? We have a new Halloween movie opening in October. Halloween Kills, again starring Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, it's going to be a good one. But right now, we have one of the most impressive sets ever created. The spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
Oh shit.
all designed around speed. This location was used as the backdrop for the Nicki Minaj music video Fly featuring Rihanna. This location also used to train search and rescue dogs to see how they would behave.
Here's the toy you want to pee. You want to go back to?
You remember the movie The Great Outdoors with John Candy? Okay, looking on your screens, you see the cabin. That cabin, believe it or not, is behind the airplane. This area behind the airplane is called New Falls Lake. So as we pull down the road, look on the other side of the fuselage and you'll see the cabin. So where you see the yellow skull, look behind that. Now the cabin was recently moved from Falls Lake, which is over here on the right-hand side. They're going to be doing a little rearranging here at Falls Lake, and we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need your car. Okay, folks, get your cameras out. We're going to show you some of our famous picture cars. They'll be coming up on the left-hand side.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. This is down there. Oh.
Welcome to Universal's
I said nothing
Picture
yet.
Cars Row. You will recognize Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Magnum PIs, red Ferrari on display. Several vehicles take you back to the future. We're going to take you all the way back to the Stone Age. We have vehicles on display from our movie The Flintstones. There are spaces empty for the Too Fast, Too Furious vehicles. Sometimes our picture cars are removed to take part in a special event, special promotion. But I do see the Gyrosphere and the Jeep Wrangler Sahara from Jurassic World. So the third film in the Jurassic World trilogy, Jurassic World Dominion, is scheduled to open in theaters in about a year with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. That'll be something to look forward to. But we have something to look forward to right now. We're headed to a new location. But we cannot get to this location by driving a car or even a tram. We have to get there by boat. We are going to the jungle islands of Costa Rica. Please follow all of our safety guidelines.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Many of the vehicles and set pieces you're going to see coming up around us were used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. Do you remember the mobile lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park? There it is up on your screens, how it was used in the film. This mobile lab's coming up on the left-hand side.
Okay.
That was Vince Vaughn and Academy Award winner Julianne Moore in the clip from the film. You folks have nothing at all to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. It's very peaceful and calm here in the Jungle Islands this afternoon. So, just sit back and relax. And hello. Surprise. I bet you figured it out.
Ah, Jesus. Whoa, what is that? I got wet.
Mexico. This turn is very sharp. Please remain seated. Secure your belongings. Secure your protective glasses. Notice
Still.
terrain changes to more of a desert region. You'll see a lot
Yeah,
of
you got wet?
since we are going
I got wet more than you guys.
Let's get
Oh, hold on, guys, hold on.
Mr. Al Roker.
Oh.
Everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Factory. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Texas. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of cloud and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and
Oh, there's water coming here.
that's
Oh, hey, guys,
today.
come around right here.
Now here's a look at what's going on in your neighborhood.
Warning for old Mexico. I saw some lightning. Now rain has begun to fall. We have a very severe thunderstorm sitting right on top of us. And it looks as if the rain is starting to get much heavier. That is not a good sign. Now I hear kind of a rumbling sound. Anyone else hear it? Sounds like it's getting closer. I wonder what that could be. What is that?
Oh, I'm coming.
We shoot the water straight up because we've got naturally just like other nature's rain. We might recognize this area when our book movie Big Cat Fire, starring Bob Dylan, Anthony Davis.
Marie. There you go.
Our tour now approximately at the halfway mark. Just want to remind everyone, please remain seated during the entire tour. Our studio is private property. If at any time during the tour you would drop your phone or just cannot wait to use the restroom, hold the red cord to get my attention. I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to
How much
do
am I
so.
weigh here?
To remain seated, and we thank you for that. And look what we just did. Cross the border into the Old West. Welcome to Six Points, Texas. This is where Quentin Tarantino filmed scenes for his Academy Award-winning film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. 6 Points doubles as the set for the TV Western Lancer, popular 1960s show. That's the time period of the film, and Leonardo DiCaprio's character is an actor in the movie, and he gets a guest star role on Lancer, and all those scenes filmed right here. Now the saloon in 6 Points is a practical set where you can film indoors, outdoors, but the majority of the structures are facades. In fact, take a look on your left at the very last structure here at 6 Points. That's a wonderful example of a facade. And as we ride out of 6 Points, straight ahead a lake on the other side, 4 sound stages, stages 24 and 5, currently used by The Voice. They've been working on filming the battle rounds for season 21 of The Voice, with coaches for season 21. Blake Shelton, Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, and Ariana Grande. It's going to be a wonderful season 21 of The Voice later this fall. Stages 26 and 7 have been used for the Arts and Crafts competition series, making it, hosted by Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman, making it back on for third season Thursday nights. New episode on tomorrow night. Our lake is known as Park Lake, but in the early days of the studio, it was known as the Hollywood Ocean. 1925's The Phantom of the Opera, both starring Lon Chaney. And then when sound entered into movie making, we did Dracula with Bela Lugosi and Frankenstein, starring Boris Karloff. Little Europe has been Transylvania for Dracula, Wales for the Wolfman, even Egypt for the Mummy. But did you know Little Europe became the afterlife for NBC's The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell?
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead. This location, the afterlife. I've never ever seen it. Yes, you're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
The Good Place ran for 4 seasons. Very clever, very original show. Now, if we were staying on this road going straight, we'd run into Denver Street, one of the oldest sections on the back lot. You still can see some of the great Western facades. However, notice we're making a little bit of turn because sandwiched between Little Europe and Denver Street, look to the left here, this modern day house. Practical set, you can film indoors, outdoors. The house used for the Hallmark Channel show, Home and Family. Hosted by Debbie Magnopoulos, Cameron Matheson. Home and Family's been on for 9 seasons and the series will end next month. So they filmed all the episodes. They've been in post-production, taking everything down they used. Denver Street was the base camp area for Home and Family when they filmed here. All right, so we are going to now bring you in to the only 2-level soundstage in all of Hollywood. Stage 50, there's an upper level and there's a set built to look like a busy urban street scene. This set is a subway station, a bank system. When we leave stage 50, we'll have the extended quiet zone. I will play you clips of some of the areas we go by: Denver Street, Amity Island, which was Aberco's Main, and maybe we should go over by a chicken ranch center. So that will be the quiet zone after we leave here. Welcome now to San Francisco, California.
Not bad, huh, guys? Woo! What's that?
Jelly. Jelly. You see the BART station? We didn't know. She put inside.
What's up right now? Oh, that's real?
Francesca. Francesca's wanted.
Shoot, I'm one.
Oh, it says you wanted.
Oh, I guess we gotta pull on the right cord. It's only $10,000.
Oh, I remember this movie. This is this
Is he
one.
supposed to be talking?
Everyone else is like 4,000.
Then I can hop out.
So the good girls.
We're doing it.
There's a Monte for $10,000. I'm more than that. I'm like 10 billion. 10 billion.
Yeah, sound. No sound.
Jimmy Fallon?
Oh, wait, I can hear your voice. Oh, I gotta show myself. Okay. Yeah, with no sound. What is the sound? We want a sound. Oh, it is? Oh.
Check your makeup, check your wardrobe. Out on the set. And action.
My name is Roman Pierce. Nobody has access to stash you from Sean for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us a call.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet me below.
And that was our first scene performance as the witness excellent. Now we're going to prepare for scene number 2. It's in a different set. And it's an after-race dance party. We brought in background actors to play the dancers. Some of the other
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.